Ringo Starr's shocking rebuke of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stuns fans worldwide. It was a moment no one saw coming. The ever-peaceful, ever-groovy Ringo Starr, the man who has spent decades preaching peace and love, sat down on Jimmy Kimmel Live and let loose a wave of criticism that sent shockwaves through both the music and royal worlds. The legendary Beatles drummer, now 83, stunned audiences with his raw and unfiltered take on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from the royal family. And unlike his usual laid-back demeanor, Starr seemed visibly upset, perhaps even angry, about what he sees as a betrayal of duty, tradition, and honor. "Harry threw it all away," Starr said, his voice tinged with disbelief. "For what?" "For someone who clearly couldn't handle the responsibility of royal life." The words hit hard. The world has watched as Harry and Meghan distanced themselves from the monarchy, embraced Hollywood, and rebranded themselves as advocates for privacy, while simultaneously engaging in high-profile interviews, a Netflix series, and a tell-all memoir that only intensified the media frenzy. And Ringo Starr, a man who lived through an era where the Beatles were bigger than the monarchy itself, wasn't buying it. "We were more famous than the Queen at one point," he admitted. "But we always respected the institution. We never tried to tear it down. We never played the victims." A rare emotional outburst from a Beatle. This wasn't the cool, collected Ringo the world knows. This was an impassioned, frustrated man, one who, despite his rock and roll past, holds a deep reverence for tradition. And that reverence, he suggested, was something Meghan Markle never had. She didn't get it. She never understood what it meant to be part of something greater than yourself, Starr continued. "The monarchy isn't about you. It's about duty. It's about service." Then came the comparison that truly made waves. Starr contrasted Harry and Meghan's media-heavy approach with that of the late Princess Diana. Diana was hounded by the press too, but she handled it with dignity, he pointed out. She didn't go crying to Oprah. She didn't make a reality show out of her pain. It was a scathing indictment. And the timing couldn't have been worse for Harry and Meghan. Social media erupts. #Team Ringo versus #Team Meghan. The interview went viral almost instantly. Within hours, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with reactions. Hashtags like #Team Ringo and #Team Meghan trended worldwide, as people picked sides in this unexpected cultural clash. Royal supporters hailed Starr as a voice of reason, a symbol of the frustration many Britons feel about Harry and Meghan's repeated criticisms of the monarchy. "Finally, someone with the guts to say what we've all been thinking," one tweet read. But Meghan's supporters weren't backing down. "Ringo is out of touch. He doesn't understand the racism Meghan faced. He has no right to judge their decision," another user wrote. The debate was fierce, but one thing was clear: Starr's words mattered. Harry and Meghan, stunned into silence? While the internet exploded, there was one notable silence: Harry and Meghan themselves. Sources close to the couple say they were blindsided by Starr's comments. They never expected such a direct rebuke from a cultural icon. But should they have? Starr's words seemed to echo a growing sentiment, one that even previously neutral British figures are now willing to voice. Royal experts argue that Starr's comments represent a tipping point. For years, many high-profile figures remained diplomatic, unwilling to criticize Harry and Meghan outright. But now, the tide appears to be turning. "People are tired of the hypocrisy," said one royal analyst. "They claim they want privacy, yet they keep putting themselves in the spotlight. They claim they were mistreated, yet they continue to profit off their royal connections." Ringo just said what a lot of people are thinking. The allegations of racism dismissed? One of the most controversial moments of the interview came when Starr addressed the accusations of racism within the royal family, allegations that have fueled much of the Sussexes' narrative. "Look, Britain isn't perfect," he acknowledged. "But to say the monarchy didn't welcome Meghan? I don't buy it. She was given every opportunity." The response was immediate and heated. Critics called Starr's remarks dismissive, arguing that he downplayed very real concerns. Others applauded him for pushing back against what they see as a narrative built on exaggeration and self-pity. Regardless of where people stood, one thing was certain: Starr's words had struck a nerve. A final blow: Meghan as the ringmaster. Perhaps the most cutting moment of the night came when Starr referred to Meghan as the ringmaster of the couple's public spectacle. "Harry was a good lad," he said. "But now, it's like he's lost. Like he's been led into this circus, and he can't find his way out. It was an unmistakable accusation. Meghan, the mastermind. Meghan, the manipulator. Meghan, the one who led Harry down a path of no return. And for the millions watching, it raised a question. Does Ringo Starr have a point? The cultural impact. A Beatle takes a stand. As the dust settles, royal watchers and cultural commentators alike are trying to understand what this moment means. Was this just another celebrity voicing an opinion? Or was it something bigger, a sign that public patience for Harry and Meghan is wearing thin? One thing is certain, Ringo Starr's words won't be forgotten anytime soon. And as the Sussexes scramble to figure out their next move, the world is left wondering, has the tide truly turned against them? Or is this just the beginning of another chapter in their never-ending royal drama?